Watch_dogs. Don't ask why the boat is there.
Device. How did you get this number?
Hey, it's the guy.
That's a dangerous accusation.
Yeah, there's the vigilante voice. It scared the shit out of me the first time I heard it.
He does have a gravelly voice.
Got something that might interest somebody like you. I found out the police are busy putting more guns
yes.
on the
So
street.
Tobias is introducing us to another side quest
I've been
line.
listening in.
This one is
They're
extremely
selling
optional.
full of a man undercover.
I'll probably
Wait,
just
I've
ignore
seen
that.
something like that. Can you track the source?
Right, right. But you'll have to do the digging. Here's the deal, though. I want a nod in your manifesto.
I have a manifesto.
You will.
Tobias totally calls it here. Aiden is the kind of guy who will end up with a manifesto. Ah, man. Okay. So let's ignore this thing about the police putting guns on the streets. There's these shipping crates around the city. They are in fact left by the police as bait. They're hoping to track down some gun runners by providing them with guns. It doesn't seem like a well thought out plan. But then again, not all police operations are well thought out. I recently became aware of the Canadian Mr. Big sting, which is a technique. I use this word charitably. It is a technique where they take a cold case, somebody's a suspect in, say, a murder, and in order to try and solve this murder, the RCMP will befriend the person and make them believe that they're being recruited to a criminal conspiracy. And then they take this suspect and spend maybe a year and the manpower of several or dozens of officers pretending to recruit them into conspiracy with fake crimes and everything. At which point, the fake Mr. Big of this fake crime syndicate tries to get the guy to confess. Well, guy or girl. It sounds bizarre, but apparently this really happens. So, the fake gun running thing is perhaps not totally beyond what the law might get up to in its spare time. Anyway, it's got no bearing on the rest of the game. It just leads to a mission where you find the guys who've been collecting all the guns and shoot them, ironically. It's not that ironic. Okay. So we're hooked up to the cameras of Rossy Fremont. Now you've got to believe that they believe there's someone coming for them. What with someone having broken into their courtyard and shot up all the people and so on. But I guess they're not too worried at this point. Iraq is a pretty confident guy, and he does not realize the bullshit Aiden is capable of. Why would he? So the next step, spy on the place. It's time to get this IP address. We won't get it this time through though. It's going to take several more attempts. Like, I think this is literally going to be attempt 2 of 4? Yeah. Unfortunately, the container has only one exit, which is less cool than if you came out the other side. Okay, all of these screens are online. Clara. Rightfully scared of us.
You done then?
You have what you need.
Of course she did. What?
So far, yeah.
Why is he incredulous that she's
look,
leaving?
I understand if you're scared.
Oh, right. It's another excuse
not
to be
scared.
condescending.
No one asked me to stay.
Well, no one asked you to leave.
Such a
You need to do
shithead.
better than that.
I could use some help.
It's meant to be an early
I could use
redemptive
your help.
moment. Aiden reaches out to someone,
Like a team.
but
Sure, like a team.
the trouble is
I'm
that
not used to being a team.
he pretends to reach out. He's pretending to
No, I'm not.
respect this woman. Later on, she's going to reveal some stuff, and in the heat of the moment, he's going to be like, "Oh my God, I hate you," and drive her away. At which point, stupid stuff happens, and she gets killed. So, what exactly is
Let's go
being
then.
learned here? Like,
Sure.
This looks like it's going in a good direction, but it's actually not. It's just like everything else in the game. He
Let's
fucks
dive
up
in and see what we can find.
while claiming to have found redemption and freedom. Yeah. So something is worth mentioning. Hack. Hack. Oh my god, there are so many of these. They're all over this place. Down there, up here, over here, in this room. Maybe not in this room. But they are all over the complex, these little boxes now popping up. Let me just find a couple more of them to prove that what I'm saying is actually true. Yeah, okay, here's some more of them. So what are these? These are more voyeur recordings. Great. It's snuff pornography. Fantastic. Let's ignore this stuff. Ah, man. And we still haven't got to the real voyeuristic part of the game. So, like I say, we haven't got to the real voyeuristic part of the game. Time to do an entire mission where we spend our time looking at people through cameras. Over there's the video of Rose Washington.
You sure that IP is here?
It's in here on the top floors. How do we get there?
You can't trace an IP address to a physical location. It doesn't work that way.
I need to see him. I need
Okay.
to see him.
You didn't hear me the first time I said something to you? Go ahead, sit your ass down. Sit the fuck down. Get up.
Look at that. Got the whole place custom wired. These aren't typical gangbangers.
Mm-hmm.
They're armed to the teeth.
It's like a fortress. I don't see an easy way in.
Bit of a shithole for a fortress, but it does seem fairly defensible. Logs.
Fucking dead sick, right? Bunch of 1% of kids who ain't never had to deal with the street. And they cold, yeah. I've seen their work.
It's surprising how little of a role DeadSec actually has in the game, given all the advertising.
Stop knocking in that gun. I got bike to back up the bar. Police won't even step
Just waiting for this elevator.
and I don't need to
You've
have
done this before.
I admit nothing.
dead sick as a fag. I'm the damn future.
I believe you can find some messages scattered around this place indicating that DeadSec had reached out to the Viceroys, wanted to work with them. Iraq said no, of course. Dang. I'm not seeing a camera. I am seeing a camera. Let's hope this guy will turn around and take us to another one. So this whole thing is very, again, trust me when I say this is not the most voyeuristic part of the game. But yeah, we're proceeding through this gangland fortress as it is conceived. It's an interesting idea, but it does feel kind of exploitative at the same time. I don't know. The sequence makes me a little uncomfortable in ways I am not qualified to elaborate on, I guess. So, making it, I guess, irrelevant. People machines. So this is an interesting sequence because it's giving us a tour of Iraq's fortress, basically, through which we will come another 2 times. Once we're going to have to lead a guy through here, and then later on we'll actually have to finally enter the area. It is an interesting way to do things. Of course, when you're doing these camera scenes, you can't turn the profiler off. Looking into people's lives is non-optional the way Aiden works. There's got to be another camera. Dogs. Now this is interesting. In the audio log, I suggest trying to watch rather than read it, as it's a rather quiet one. Rock is talking about his cousin. That guy is an interesting character, and he's about to become more so. What? Bedbug. Bedbug is definitely an interesting character. Ah, there I thought I was trapped. Damn it, there's got to be a way out of this room, which does okay. More notes on DedSec. Oh man, I could do without this conceit that... Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to think about the design of this place too much. It presents somebody's vision, I guess, of a society. I think they're trying to be realistic. I don't think the intent is to portray human beings as animals, but it sometimes feels like that's what they end up achieving. More logs. They provide interest, since after all the area is just basically searching for points and pressing use on them.
We really lived here?
And died here.
There we have Clara and Aiden commenting on how horrible the place is. I guess you could question whether they're meant to be reflective of the authorial voice, but no. I'm lost. Here we go. This bit is funny.
What? Thanks. What, you watching me again?
Caleb Bay here does not trust Iraq, his boss. And fair enough, Iraq is not trustworthy.
This is all I got that's mine. Everything else over here is yours. So fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking trying to change me. I ain't got shit except my word and my balls, nigga. Fuck that.
I think the camera's following him for some reason.
You got this? You want more. You got me, we've been loyal to your ass. And still you want more, still you don't trust, man. Where's my promotion?
Okay, that's
Where's
enough
my
of that.
promotion?
I think it goes on for quite a while. Okay. Let's grab this guy. Now you'll notice we cannot unlock this door. That is a key point later on. And here we enter the inner secret areas of Black Viceroy's HQ. With a sweet ass logo. Pause there, grab this camera, and the darkness.
There. The IP address is coming from that
IP
room.
addresses don't have
There's a
physical
card reader.
location.
Shit.
The man himself. So,
Keys
Iraq
hidden
is
in his dog
introduced like this.
Listen, ain't nobody stole from you, boy. Get your boss on the phone. Yeah, it'll take a few. It'll fucking take a few. Bedbug, get your ass in here.
Bedbug is a cool character.
This shit won't fly. You remember Grandma's bulldog? That ugly little fuck. Fathead. Always came running when you hollered for him, bro. But always kept pissing on the floor, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It is a dog analogy.
No, you don't. Listen, it costed me business. And who do you think's gonna win between you and business? Yeah, Mr. Quinn's on speaker. Business.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the case, but I bet it wasn't all that terrible for him to bring it here.
It's security. Now I find you still on my guest list. I won't be fleeced, Mr. Rank.
Yo, chill, that ain't how it went down. See, I think you confused. This is a business collaboration. Your guests are my guests. Listen, we'll talk this out at the auction.
Don't be a stoat, Mr. Rank. Where I grew up, we shot them between the eyes.
Everyone is such a shithead in this game of shitheads. It's like Game of Thrones, if you replaced all of the thrones with toilet bowls. Just about nastiness. The few characters who show any flash of anything other than nastiness are the only ones I like. Yeah.
Anything else?
Looks like most of these people are smart enough not to say anything. Because Iraq, while he may be interesting, is very dangerous. It's a game which glorifies dangerousness at the cost of humanity. With occasional flashes. We'll see a lot more of Bedbug. Bedbug is also a murderous shit.
I don't see how you could get on.
Literally every character has killed
Never
people
mind
in this
near
game.
that
Literally every single one.
Even the security logs
But
on
he's
the
a
doors
nice
are
murderer.
encrypted.
That fat kid, Bedbug, he's gonna go in for me.
Just like that. And why should he help us?
Well,
I'm betting he's one mistake away from a bullet to the head. So when he makes that mistake, I'll be recording. Nothing like blackmail to change someone's tune.
what a nice game about nice people. Useless keypad again.
This is getting complicated. If I can keep Damien focused on that hard drive, I can find Nikki. He'll slip up. I know Damien. I have to be patient. And right now, I need Bedbug.
It's interesting that he jumps to this guy, but the whole game is structured this way. Rube Goldberg machines. It's all based around needing to do this, 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 to get to the ultimate objective.
I read the news today. Something about a high-speed chase near Parker Square. Had all the hallmarks of Aiden Pierce.
Are you with Nikki?
Of course. We read it together and I highlighted all your signature moves. She was quite alarmed. She doesn't seem to know you like I do.
Just get her on the phone.
Now. The IP address.
Yeah. There's something inside Rossy. It's a kind of small server hidden behind a locked door. And an army of gangbangers.
Now you understand why I need your help. Have you found a way in?
I'm working on it. Let me talk to Nikki.
Was that so painful?
Damien.
Hey, we're getting close.
I'm undecided on whether he's
What's going
worse
on?
than Aiden. I don't know.
This guy talks like you two are friends.
We're not friends.
He's
Not
certainly
anymore.
a crazy, murderous, paranoid idiot.
You're afraid he'll give up your secrets?
But I don't, he doesn't treat people as badly as Aiden does, not
Seriously,
people who are
Aiden?
friendly to
You
him.
expect me to believe that? I'm your sister.
Well, shouldn't my sister be cutting me a little slack?
Really? Oh, because I'm being held by your friend and you need a little slack.
Well,
She got this
sounds worse when you say
conversation.
it like that.
Aw. Have I hurt your feelings? I forget what a sensitive boy you are.
I'm really
You know
glad
me. Heart on my
that
sleeve.
Nikki has the presence of mind to keep calling Aiden out on his bullshit while being literally kidnapped. Next up, we're going back to Rossy Fremont. We're going to chat to Bedbug. I think they went back and forth a little on Bedbug. In his intro here, he comes off as slightly more horrible than he then is throughout the rest of the game. Eh. It's a storyline that'll go to some good places and some bad places. Got one of the few genuinely redemptive moments in the game. It's also got a hell of a lot of rape.
Confiscated a shipping container loaded with military-grade weapons worth millions.
You can decide for
of dollars.
yourself whether you
The
want to
shipment came
watch
from Central
this
Europe.
part of the
Just how
Let's
it got
Hate.
into the country isn't clear.
I
Police say this
personally
is part of a larger sting operation, but
would
wouldn't elaborate.
reconsider it. When we start getting closer to the part where they really get bad, I'll let you know.
My Ray Bans, mirror lens, tinted up, serving these boys. So place your orders out, send them up. Blue plate special with the blue paint dripping, Carolina blue.
Good music on the radio at last.
Tripping, dipping 1D, bucket 2. Matter of fact, Quattro, me, Chuck, Mikey, and 1 seat left out. 4 sweet James Jones, ripping sweet Rain Homes. It's a bumpy ride ahead, so you best to hang on.
One interesting thing in this genre of game is how much easier it is to travel at high speed on the wrong side of the road. If you stay on the right, which is actually right in America, then you are in constant danger of being slowed down by essentially stationary obstacles relative to your own speed. Whereas if you simply go onto the left side of the road, which is the wrong side, no problem. Let me just throw myself out of this car. All you have to do then is dodge moving obstacles, which will helpfully get out of the way for you. I'm going to see whether I have enough time to start this mission now.